Hey everybody, welcome back to Lake. So it is Saturday the 6th of September in the game here. I think that's what it said. But I do want to let you know that I will be taking a little break after this episode, no more than a week. I won't be able to record for a little bit, so trying to get this out and just let you know that it'll be a few days before I can get another Lake video out, but it'll come.
Morning, P.O. How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the answer.
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those coin-operated binoculars?
Yeah, why don't we?
I like the idea, Tina. Let's take a closer look at today's weather now. A few clouds, but nothing but sunny skies in the end. And now, music.
Alright, I see we have a side quest over here. Hello, big truck. Skirt around the corner here and deliver our first package onto Vintage Street. 103 Vintage. Oh, not that many packages. This one's a weird size.
Nope, no answer.
Well, I really wanted to
All
know.
right, on to the next one.
Really kind of wanted to know what was in that weird package. We're definitely going to try to cut some corners in this episode and finish it up quickly. So I have to try to finish this up as quickly as possible and not dilly-dally and park on the right side of the street, etc., etc. So we might run into a few light poles trying to take the curve way too fast. Oh, the side quest is at the garage, so we're picking up the video player, the VCR. Hello?
Hey, Lori, did you watch The Love Bug?
Hey, Miss W. Yes, I did, and I guess I liked it.
Well, you know what? That's good enough for me. You don't have to say you loved it.
Sweet, good enough for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
See? Ancient isn't all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
All right, you know what? Totally tubular, right? Yeah, let's not say that because that's like a little dated. Make us sound a little, hello, fellow children. You know what? I can't wait.
Can't wait.
Me neither. See you then.
All right, see you later, Lori. And then we have the video player in our hand. And it looks like we need to drop it off to Mackey, Mr. Mackey. We have another letter to deliver. Oh yeah, we have one to deliver up to a campsite as well. A campsite we don't know the full address of. Looks like another letter to my lumberjack friend. Whoop. Didn't realize that was some terrain. Oh, I don't want this. I just like, can I put that in the back so I don't have to carry it around all the time? Yes, I can. Okay, close. Good. I thought you would maybe just put it on the passenger seat. Hello, Robert. I have another nasty letter for
Robert.
you.
Here's the mail.
Thanks, Meredith. And, sorry for leaving all of a sudden
No,
yesterday.
that's all right, man. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask you about it.
No problem. Leaking roofs don't fix themselves.
Well, it was just... I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
You know what? I know what you mean, man. I've been living in my apartment for 22 years in the big city.
I know what you mean.
Cool. Thanks. I just don't want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
Nah, man. There's nothing wrong with that, man.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know that.
All right,
Anyways,
that's fine.
Let's see what's in the mail.
Probably another nasty gram.
The dentist appointment.
Oh,
Wait, why am I sharing that with you?
I don't know, man. Maybe you need a shrink appointment to answer that. No. So, any new news regarding those appointments?
No news
Apartments?
regarding those apartments?
Nothing. Hallelujah. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
Your wild card plan? Is that the chainsaw?
Wild card plan?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
You know what? Well, good luck with that. I won't press you, man.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
If you wanted to tell me, you would have told me. Now I have to try to back out this truck or make a 17-point turn. Okay, well, the goose is a little more nimble than I gave it credit for.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fortune still holds.
Oh, well, you know what? You remember what I said about maybe running into things in an attempt to go faster? Just happened.
Close your eyes to hide your lies. Roll the dice.
And almost happened again.
You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft.
I forgot about this song from the beta.
You're playing it cool.
Maybe we've heard it before in the game, but don't think so.
Talking way
Not that I remember.
and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane.
Okay, this is the campground.
And it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose. Bound to
Well, good thing the map told me where to go.
when I use my witchcraft.
115. Is there anyone like here? It's just an empty lot. Oh no, there is a little hut back here. Hello, is there anyone home? Is there anyone here? Kind of look inside. Now, don't mind me, I'm just your friendly neighborhood mailman, just snooping around. Okay, so there is a house modeled in there. It's not just empty. It's not like the tree house that was just a cube with no doors or windows or anything, not even a trap door. I wish you could run. I wish there was a run and not just a walk faster. That was a weird way to put the mail in. Just shoved it through the top of the mailbox somehow. Alright, let's keep going. I said that I was going to try to keep this episode fast, and then I went wandering around a cabin. There's the motel. And then we'll swing by Mr. Mackey and give him the movies.
Hurrying along. If they're not on the phone, they're all worried something's wrong. Making it important to be the first in line. So when the cookie crumbles,
We just heard this song.
they will find.
Jack? Was it Jack that runs the radio station? You need more songs, my man. I know you got those potatoes to dig up, but those potatoes that look suspiciously like wheat.
I remember Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids. I think I was 17 when I had my first actual picnic here. It rained.
So I lied. That wasn't the campground before. This is the campground now. Hey guys, got some mail for you.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Yeah?
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper.
Are you talking about toilet
Nice
paper?
to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Woo!
You mean toilet paper, my man?
Toilet paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some rolling paper.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not gonna ask about your drug usage.
Ah, that kind of paper.
You know what? I better get going. I can't be condoning this while I'm on my mail route.
I better get going. It was nice to meet you.
Okay. Bye, sweet Meredith.
See you later, June. I know I've been doing a lot of like suspicious things, like delivering mail without stamps, or delivering video players without, them paying any postage either. But the post office might really get mad if I start to condone delivering of drug paraphernalia. No, you could just be rolling cigarettes. That's all. Maybe just tobacco cigarettes. I don't want to know. Oh, it's witchcraft again. We are we're really recycling the songs today. Skirt. Oh, I'm not taking the video player to Mr. Mackey. Must be taking it back to Angie instead. Oh, hey, Copper.
Got
104 East First Street. There you go. Here's some mail. Excuse me. I know that you have a crosswalk right there that you could have used, but instead you decided to walk just outside the crosswalk. Yes, I gotta return the tape player to Angie, it looks like. Make a little quick stop to the cul-de-sac. Should have went around the back of the truck, apparently. 207 Heron Circle? No? Not 207 Heron Circle? Was it 209 Heron Circle? Did I just completely overrun it again? Yes. Hey, sir. Don't bother me. I won't bother you. Now the final package delivery, but I do need to make a stop so we don't run into that poor station wagon right there. (104 West 2nd Street). (104 West 2nd Street). Oh, I didn't pick it up. The wrong button. There we go. The little baby box. A little baby box could go in the mailbox. I don't need to take it to their front door.
Nope. No answer.
Yeah, that's how it is. Oh, you could see through the world there for a second, it looked like. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. And then one tape player for Angie. There's no stop sign on that side of the street, apparently. Skirt. All right, here you go, Angie. One tape player.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
Are you okay, Angie?
Is everything okay? You don't seem your usual peppy self.
You don't know me, Meredith, okay? This can be a stressful job.
You know what? Okay, I'll leave you be.
Okay. I know a thing or two about stressful jobs. I'll leave you be.
Yeah, actually, now's not a great time. There's 2 more movies on the counter. If you could deliver those, that'd be peachy.
Jaws and the Dirty
I really didn't want to have to make a quick run to Mackey's, but sure. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not doing it. You know what? I'm on it.
I'm on it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Great, thanks.
The weird,
Appreciate it.
the weird echo. A weird echo in that cutscene. I thought it was because there was 2 radios playing. You know, our truck radio and the actual radio inside the store, but it seemed like it was echoing the voices. We're not stopping at the stop sign. We gotta go to Mackey's. We're also not staying on the right side of the road. Just gonna slam right into your fence and go into the lake. We sure have the radio turned up pretty loud if we can hear it all the way over here. Oh, Mr. Mackey, you're on the boat. I don't suppose you want a tape player on the boat, do you?
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
You know what? You know what? I won't bother you. I'll pick the movie for you, man.
No problem. I'll pick the movie for you then.
Yeah, you do that.
Jaws it is.
All right, Jaws it is. Have a nice day.
I feel kind of bad about giving the man in the boat a video about Jaws, but you know what? He is a fisherman. Maybe he will enjoy seeing a big deadly shark. There's no sharks in the lake, sir. I just want to tell you that right off the bat. There's no sharks in the lake. Not even looking. Not even going to look to see if we're going to run into traffic. There's nobody. There's never anybody on these roads. And as soon as I say that, there's probably going to be somebody pull out right in front of me.
Since I was a little child, every year for as long as I remember.
Skirt! Thank you for having a very wide road.
Days were running wild, going all the way until November.
Just hop over the curb and be done.
Turn the world around us.
All right. Well, do we have any more calls from the mean postal inspector?
Hey, Em, it's me, Kay. Wow, I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right?
No
Or
superpowers.
maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree. And I ended up with all this lilac smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right?
Yes,
It's
yes.
like that with old phone numbers. You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that.
You're gonna run out of time, Kay.
I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course. Just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll probably hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
Yep, you ran out of time. But I'm supposed to be meeting. Ooh, I have to meet the girl. Do we meet? I don't remember when we're supposed to meet. It wouldn't give me this option. No, it's just meet. Maybe I meet her in the evening. Maybe not the afternoon. I don't know. I'm gonna meet Kay. Hopefully that doesn't screw me over with Lori or whatever.
Chapter 2. Cecilia hated old Mr. Nabenshoe's table manners. The way he slurped rhubarb into his digestive system was quite the dampener on Cecilia's appetite. She wanted to get out of here and drink and dance with the common folk. Every night, she heard their merry noises travel through her bedroom window, the sounds of real life.
Alright, what a great chapter. What a great chapter, but it is a good time to end the episode now that it's Sunday morning. Oh, maybe. We're not going to end the episode just yet. Now we got to log into Added 87. I almost forgot how relaxed life is here. There is so much space. And people just start conversations with you as if they don't have somewhere to be, which is probably true. So far, I've delivered quite a few packages and letters, home movies, and even a living creature. His name's Mortimer. I wonder what next week will bring. That's right, you're only supposed to do this for 2 weeks. But not before ending this week with two meetings with friends. An old one and a very new one. Alright, yeah, so we're not going to mess over Lori. Should be interesting. Alright, we can get both meetings in. Apparently I'm not going to be able to end the episode.
Hey, Em! Em! Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the third ledge. Should be good.
I I have to watch my step on the third ledge. That wasn't inaudible. You know what? I completely got what you said, and I'm coming up.
I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up.
It's that third step, right? Oh, you said step and not ledge? Well, it was third something.
It's that third step, right? I'm surprised no one's fixed it in all these years.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
It sure is. That view gets me every time. Brings back memories. It's a bit different how I remember. You know what? It brings back memories, doesn't it?
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Any memory in particular you're thinking of?
No, we're not talking about that night. No. After school, talking about whatever we felt like, coming up here by myself at night. Not really anything in particular. You know what? It was us having fun up here, goofing around.
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan, and they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail? In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
You know what? You did not have to bring that up.
Ew, ugh. Did you have to bring that up again? I was not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
You know what? Feel the same way, Kay?
I feel the same way.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
I went to university, got a job.
You know what? Basically been, my boss has been running me through the ringer, making me work even on my vacation.
I basically worked my butt off the entire time. That's both positive and negative, I guess.
Oof. That doesn't sound like a sustainable life plan there. You okay?
Yeah, it gets a bit busy sometimes.
I can imagine Providence Oaks is less complicated.
It definitely is.
Maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
It's not about someone. You know what? That's for me to know and me to find out. I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now. Or, you know what? Let's just say I'm glad we can have some adult conversations.
I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
Ooh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm backing off.
You know what? Did you end up going to college? That's a little, if she says no, then that's a little condescending, like, oh, you weren't good enough to go to college. How have you been? Let's ask her that.
What about you? How have you been? Really?
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough. I guess it's like that for everyone. I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied.
That's pretty harsh.
I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff. I picked up some shifts at the diner. Barry and I reconnected. We got married. And then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
You know what? That sounds pretty cool. That's pretty exciting.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music, but I just couldn't let them down. So I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
You know what? Where was Barry in all this? Let's not ask that. That's rude. I can't have... You know what? Sounds like you really stepped up. That's kind of like saying, hey, the stuff you were doing before wasn't worth it or wasn't important. Like, obviously, maybe it's not as important as taking care of a sick relative, but it also is like, hey, you weren't goofing around in Portland. You know what? It's a hard choice.
I can't imagine what it must have been like to make that choice.
I see where you're going, but honestly, I count myself lucky in a way. It gave me time to assess.
We're not asking where Barry was. We're not asking about Barry. If she wants to tell us about Barry, she can tell us about Barry. I guess we'll say you really stepped up then.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Where was Barry in all
Well,
this?
you made me say it.
Was actually really great. We divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
Well, that's nice. Thanks, Barry. And now you still work at the diner? Nah. That's almost like saying, do you feel stuck? You know what? What now? What now?
And
Okay.
what now?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it. The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo.
Yeah,
He
and I
basically raised
didn't.
me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did.
Thought we said not to talk about that, Kay.
So, yeah, it's been tough. But looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
You know what? I'm so sorry that I wasn't there for you.
I'm so sorry I wasn't there.
I don't want you to feel sorry. We all have our own lives to live, right? I mean, I guess you could have done more to keep in touch.
Yeah,
You're
I could
really
have.
kind of a turd in that respect.
Yeah,
I
you're
have to
right.
tell you. But that's life, right? It's in the past. I'm just glad you're here, right now, looking at the lake with me. It's good to know it's never too late to make new memories.
Amen to that. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
You know what? It seems like it's time. Like, I gotta get over to see my other friend.
Yeah, seems like it's time.
Come on, then.
We might have to wait till the next day to get, to save and end the episode.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Yo, hello, Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Meredith, please tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America. Monster Deal.
You know what? Calm down, Steve.
Calm down, Steve.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right?
Yep.
They read our great pitch. They loved it, and they want to buy 250,000 copies of Added 87. 250,000. Multiply that by like $35.
Can we talk about that's not how you do the thousands separator in American English, at least, with the period? So, I mean, this is an American person speaking, English. They should have used a comma and not a period. But you know what? That's not a done deal yet, right?
That's a lot. But it's not a done deal yet, right?
Not yet, but oh, so close. I can almost taste it. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Please, check, double check it right away. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
You know what? I'll see what I can do, Steve.
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Alright, bye, Steve.
It's official.
I hate horror movies.
I hate horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
I'm never gonna sleep again.
You're welcome. I'm never going to sleep again.
Huh, maybe you shouldn't have watched the movie. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something? Like, nah. That's, that's all teenagers are like, I can't wait to move out. So that's just gonna be, we're gonna come off as a fuddy-duddy if we say that. You know what? I hope you had fun.
Yeah, oh well. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did. Maybe it's about time I convince my parents that I'm old enough. I'm almost an adult, and I don't want to wait until I've moved out until I can watch another horror movie.
You know what? We can always do this again sometime, or you want to move out that badly?
Almost an adult?
I'll ask that.
And do you want to move out that badly?
Almost 16, and yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks, and I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
Your parents don't let you watch horror movies? Well, what do you want to do after school? Like, what do you want to do after school? Like, graduate.
But what do you want to do after school then?
I don't know. My parents want me to work in Dad's shop, but I don't think I want that. And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think
You should really give school a chance. Working at your father's shop could be great, or maybe you can start traveling. You know what? You could start traveling, but you kind of need money for that. Like, you probably should give school a chance.
you should really give school a chance. There are quite a few universities that will let you tinker on things way bigger than just cars.
That sounds amazing. But a homeschooler like me?
Yes, even a homeschooler like you. I'll help you once the time comes to apply, or have you considered schools, like, nearby? Like, just saying I'll help you, like, we aren't guaranteed to still be here then, so...
That's going to be pretty tough. You'd have to study really, really hard. Have you maybe considered looking at nice schools nearby?
That's also an option, I suppose. I'll look into it. Thank you, Meredith, for talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later.
See ya. Alright, we can finally end the episode.
Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really. I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is Adit actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good morning, Miss Weiss.
Hello, man
Good
in
morning,
suit.
sir. I didn't see you there.
The name's Walter Morgan. I'm with the Postal Service.
We're never going to end this
I
episode.
left you a message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office, I would like to ask you a few questions.
I'd like to end the episode eventually, sir.
Are you familiar with the Postal Service policies?
I get the gist of it.
Yes, well, the gist of it.
Can you remember the segment from Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph?
No, sorry, I don't remember.
I'm sorry, that part seems to have slipped my mind.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, it is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. You're mad about the video players, aren't you?
Oh, okay, sounds reasonable.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just begun working here, but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
No, I mean, yes, yeah.
No, of course. I mean, yes, sir.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest level of scrutiny. I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully. A yes or no will suffice.
All right.
Do you know Frank Coleman?
Yes, he works in the office with me.
Yes?
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Yes.
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wagers bets on baseball games?
I was aware he did it in the past.
Yes.
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
So this isn't about the video players? What's going to happen to Frank?
What's going to happen to Frank?
I'm sorry, we can't discuss personnel matters. Good luck with the mail today, Miss Weiss.
All right. Well, yeah, definitely time to end the episode. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you again next time.